MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Cincinnati Reds and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, you can see by the results, we're right back where we started from. When you're tied after 4, Game 5 is always critical. You don't want to get stuck needing to win the final 2 to move on. So the winner of this one is going to get a huge leg up on winning this series.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Billy Chappelle has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Leading off tonight for Cincinnati, center fielder, number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. The 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Witten has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, shortstop, Larkin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, left fielder, number 19.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Trammell ranging into the outfield. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Mehdi, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Tom Browning gets the call in Game 5 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And the average big league shortstop can make every play. But can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does.
Leading out for Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Kevin Mitchell.
First offering on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit to first. Fielder fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Into the box now, number 17. He'll get his first shot with the bat here.
Third baseman, number 17.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is foul right side. No score here as we play inning number 2. sent on the ground out to second. Whitaker scoops it up, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Hal Morris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Hit out towards second. Whitaker gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Leading off the inning, Reggie Sanders. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Popped straight up. Chappelle just to the left of the mound. A scoop with the bare hand.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit high.
1-0.
The 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. Deal ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Joe Oliver. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Joe Oliver.
He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Oliver is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
A great job of going first to third on that ball. And now Showtrack tells us here he really did utilize his wheels to make that play happen. It's pretty evident that a slower runner might have found a much different fate if he tried to take the extra bag on that.
The batter, center fielder, Deion Primetime.
Standing in now, Deion Primetime, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Witten is over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Striding in once again, Barry Larkin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A high fastball is in there. Oliver leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Called strike two on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Grounded back, and oh, this is off the second base bag. He's got it.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit hard to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Now the relay home. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a 1-run deficit here as the side is retired. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 2 and the Reds 1. Leading off the inning, Kevin Mitchell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kevin Mitchell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could. Assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So striding forward now, number 17 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Fouled off. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
High in the air out to center field. Birch has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Hal Morris.
23, Hal Morris.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Soft liner towards center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder, Reggie Sanders.
Into the box now, Reggie Sanders. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. 1-2 now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Morris on third with two out. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. Ready now, Bret Boone trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
Boone.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Deal on the move, and that retires the side. It's a run on two hits, one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Now to the plate, Joe Oliver. He singled his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting, center fielder, Deion Primetime.
Stepping in now, Deion Primetime. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Prime time. A 25-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Now here it comes. Fouled away. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Barry Larkin.
In now, Barry Larkin. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Now at the plate, Roberts. He's set to lead us off in the sixth inning.
Left fielder, number 19.
Here it comes. Popped him up. Fielder has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Kevin Mitchell.
Number 7, designated hitter, Kevin Mitchell.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down. And this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
A ball and a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. In now, number 17. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Tremmel is there. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman.
Standing in now, Hal Morris.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. The relay, throw to third, but he's in there as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. At the plate, Reggie Sanders, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. takes a knee-high fastball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Morris at third with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 4-4 game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up and clutch 2-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Now batting, second baseman, Bret Boone.
Into the box, Bret Boone. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 4-4. Walt Terrell is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 34, Walt Terrell. Leading off for the Reds, catcher, Joe Oliver.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. He's around first, heading for 2. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Well, the key to hitting triples is being aggressive right out of the box. He smokes this thing to the outfield and is thinking 3 bags the whole way. And by the time they can get the ball back in, he's on his way to third with the leadoff triple.
Stepping in now, Deion Primetime. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time for the first out, but in the meanwhile, the go-ahead run is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Now at the plate, Barry Larkin. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit out towards second. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Roberts. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Larkin rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit. And you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Deal racing back at the track. But it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double. Coming to the plate now, number 17. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hal Morris is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. John Kelty comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 46, John Kelty.
Four runs here in this half inning. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Deal will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
The right fielder, number 16, Reggie Sanders.
Digging in, Reggie Sanders. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. Two out here and a runner at second. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In now, Bret Boone, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. It's stretch time in Motown. It's the Reds 9 and the Tigers 4. Leading off the inning, Roger Dorn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he hung a curveball that time, and it stayed up around the letters. Ball 2. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Boone. And that's the first out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mark Whitten. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
Coming to the plate now, Cecil Fielder. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box now, Travis Fryman. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Left for Detroit. They trail it here 9-4. Now in the box, Joe Oliver. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball two.
Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Didn't get the call there, but you can't let that bother you. Just have to say, so what? And make another good pitch.
The 2-1. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked up.
Into the box, Deion Primetime lifted down the line in left. Deal on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken, strike 2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
There's one.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Roberts. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Popped him up. Dorn over to his right, and no one will get this one. Now another 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Roberts, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now. A fastball that just misses inside. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Rob Deal. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Left fielder, Rob Deal.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Middleton.
Now batting, Mickey Middleton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the stretch. Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Striding in, Lou Whitaker. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Throw over to third here. And oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out. And then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third. And a base hit will drive in a pair.
The 1-0 is fastball that misses.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Drilled to first. Morris has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Davis Birch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Second and third here, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1 to him now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
You know, B-roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. from the stretch. Missed with a slider. Runners are at first and third, one away. Line drive to left. Roberts is there. Let's see if they test it. The relay throw, and they get the double play at third. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're on to the 9th now in game number 5. Reds lead this one 10-5. We're set for what's left of this ball game from Detroit as we welcome you back to this MLB Network broadcast.
Third baseman, number 17.
Antonio Gutierrez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. In now for the Reds, Hal Morris. Couple of triples on his line so far. He's 2 for 4. He's running, swinging a soft liner. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Reggie Sanders. No balls and a strike to count. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second. To his right, Whitaker. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Bret Boone. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And a throw over to third, just keeping him close. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Men on third with 2 down. There's a strike. he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Fielder has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the ninth. The Reds lead it 10-5. Striding in to start the ninth, Roger Dorn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 28.
Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. In now, Mark Whitten, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Stepping into the box, Travis Fryman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Gary Pettit will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
The next 0-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Scott Bankston comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Rob Deal will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Prime time is there, and there are 2 men gone now. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Cincinnati pulled ahead 3-2 in this World Series and are now just a single win away from a championship. Tim Pugh is credited with the win. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.